Hello and welcome to this Hangout. This is the 6th of June 2015 and I'm calling from Spain, which is currently 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So wherever you are in the world right now, thank you for attending this Hangout, and I'll get started as quickly as possible, but this Hangout is to show what I believe to be the easiest way to make money online for the average individual. The average individual normally struggles to make money online simply because they have to recruit or to sell. They require internet marketing skills. With this, if you can click a mouse, you can make money. And the sort of incomes that we're talking about can be life-changing, as they are for some people. Now, obviously, we don't guarantee any income. You have to do something for it. It's going to take about 5 minutes a day. But this Hangout is going to last about 45 minutes. And during those 45 minutes, you're going to find out that you can actually make money online, and you can make money online every day. You'll be paid every 20 minutes, which is 72 minutes. 72 times a day. So let's get started. Okay. Just give me one moment. Let's just get things ready. Just one moment. There we go. Just a moment, let's get that full screen. And what's going off? Here we go, that's what we need. Okay, so making money with My Advertising Pays is highly addictive. And the reason we say that is because everyone who completes a simple step, which is clicking on 10 websites each day, is going to get paid. Now, obviously, if you're getting paid every day, it's highly likely that you're going to want to log into your back office quite often, in fact, especially when you get started, to literally see how much your bank balance has increased. And this is why we say it's highly addictive. So that's in a good way, but obviously it is very, very addictive, if I can put it that way. Okay, so you built the internet. We all built the internet. But how much did you get paid? Well, obviously you didn't get paid. I didn't get paid. Nobody got paid. And when we say we built the internet, what are we actually referring to when we say the internet? Well, we're talking about Facebook, for example. We're talking about Google. We're talking about all the social networks that have come about this last 5 or 6 years or so. And without our recommendation and without, we using those social networks, those social platforms wouldn't be the multi-billion-dollar companies that they are today. So we built the internet, but we got paid zero. So what is My Advertising Pays, or MAPS, as we like to refer it to? It's an online advertising company. We're an international business corporation, and in fact, next Saturday, which is the 13th of June, we're holding our celebration in London to celebrate our 18-month in business, and we have people flying in from all parts of the world, from Australia, New Zealand, India, America, Canada, Spain, Portugal, and Germany. In fact, 50% of the membership is now based in Germany. So obviously Germany is doing extremely well with My Advertising Pays. Our CEO and founder, Mr. Michael Dees, is an ex-forces veteran, and the company was launched in December 2013. And first of all, an earnings and income disclaimer. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples of what we think you could earn. To see the full income disclosure, go to myadvertisingpays.com/terms.pdf. And here is our CEO and founder, Mr. Michael Dees. As I mentioned, he's a US Air Force veteran. He's got incredible vision, he's got passion, and he's also got a mathematical mind. which was obviously incredibly useful when he was putting together this ingenious system. He wanted to create a secure, reliable, and solid business model that the average person could do and be successful. And Mike and his team of experienced marketers, mathematicians, and engineers have built a true internet income system. And here we have two examples of pay-to-click networks, or PTC networks. And these are traffic exchanges. Traffic exchanges where anyone with an where anyone with a website can go to in order to purchase traffic, because we all know that a website without traffic is absolutely useless. It's like having a shop with the door closed. So obviously, to be successful online, you do need a website, but obviously more importantly, you do need traffic. So here we have two examples. The top one, ClickSense, is not the longest established, but it is probably the most successful. And they have just short of 4.5, in fact, just over 4.5 million members. And that was founded in February 2007. We've got NeoBooks, and they've got what's that? They've got over 20. They've got almost 21 million impressions that have been served. The reason I wanted to show you these two pay-to-click networks is just to show that this method of promotion, this method of marketing that advertising pays are using, is not unique. It's been around for some years, and you can see it's extremely successful. And the reason it's successful, as we mentioned, first of all, anyone who owns a website needs an easy and quick way to obtain traffic for their website. So obviously anybody can go to these traffic exchanges and purchase traffic. And what these traffic exchanges do is they incentivize people to register as an affiliate or as a member. And provided those members click on websites contained within the traffic exchange, then the traffic exchange is going to pay those affiliates or those members a very small fee as an incentive for clicking on those websites. And that's exactly what advertising pays do. We have thousands of websites, and we now have over 160,000 members and growing at the rate of over 600 members every day. And these members are registering with advertising pays, just like they could do with ClickSense, simply because with advertising pays, over 95% of the global revenues are paid out to the members and those people who purchase traffic with advertising pays. And provided they purchase traffic and provided they click on just 10 websites a day, then the members with advertising pays are going to get paid a daily profit share, which is payable every 20 minutes. And that's 72 times a day. And that's the only thing that they have in common with the other traffic exchanges, because the main difference with advertising pays is that you can do just the same with advertising pays as you would do with NeoBooks or you would do with ClickSense. It's just that with advertising pays, you're going to get paid a whole lot more for doing just the same thing. Okay, so I hope that explains that these traffic exchanges have been around for quite some while now. It is a sustainable business model, but obviously with advertising pays, there's a huge incentive to be involved because there are some huge incomes now being generated. And here we can see a graph showing the growth of online advertising, which goes back to 2008. In 2010, we had double-digit growth, which was 11.9%, and it's been growing at a double-digit growth since then. In fact, in 2010, the main reasons for that primarily was the fact that in 2010, the social networks really sort of took a hold on the internet. And because of that, you know, like now, for example, we have over 1 billion people who now use Facebook, for example, on a daily basis. And not only did we have the proliferation of the social networks, but also we had the proliferation of Wi-Fi. It had been around for a few years prior to 2010, but in 2010, it was the first time Wi-Fi was really available everywhere. And that meant that the average person or the average business person or anybody carrying a device, whether it be a mobile phone, a laptop, a tablet, could go to any public place, whether it be a train station, a hotel reception, an airport, or even a coffee bar, and know that they could access the internet and conduct their normal business and contact their business and maintain their business by having access to the internet. Now, it didn't take long for business people to realize that if they wanted to market their business online, that made a whole lot of sense, because the traditional method of marketing a business, which was offline, more and more people were spending more and more of their time online. So therefore, it makes sense to promote their business using advertising online. And now online advertising is worth something like $365 billion a year, which is over $1 billion a day. So hence why we are in a very profitable marketplace, and that's why companies like Facebook and Google, for example, have become multi-billion dollar companies. So we are in the right business at just the right time. And the marketplace, as we've said, is worth billions. And Google, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Yahoo are just examples of that. Those companies have come from literally nowhere, and the owners of those companies have been keeping all their profits, have now become multi-billionaires. So what we have with Advertising Pays is we have a business model which has already been proven by the likes of ClickSense and NeoBooks, etc., but where Advertising Pays are paying out 95% of their global revenues to the members, to the people who are purchasing advertising. Now, when you purchase advertising from Google or Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, they don't give you anything in return. They just give you the advertising. So that's why they're making the billions that they are making. But with Advertising Pays, you get a chance to share in all those global revenues on a daily basis. And those revenues come straight to your account 72 times a day, which is every 20 minutes. And I can speak personally about that because I've been registered with Advertising Pays since September of 2014, which is now over 10 months ago. And in those 10 months, I personally have been getting paid 72 times a day, every day, 7 days a week, including Saturdays and Sundays, and including Christmas Day, New Year's Day, every day. So if you want to be a part of an exciting business that pays you every day, then you've found the right place. Welcome to Advertising Pays. So we have the most perfect high profit product in the world, which is advertising. And what we actually offer with Advertising Pays is we offer traffic exchange text ads, we have banner ads, and we have pop-under ads. Now, the banner ads, I'm sure you'll have seen those typically when you go to most websites these days, particularly a popular website. You'll find banners across the top, banners down the side, and not unusual to see banners across the top, banners across the bottom. A pop-under ad is when you go to a website, when you click to leave that website, a pop-under ad will immediately appear before you go to the next website, and that's called a pop-under ad. So we actually provide advertisers a chance to advertise with either text ads, banner ads, or pop-under ads. And we have a simple, easy way for anyone and everyone to make money. Now, if you're involved with any online business, typically those businesses involve selling. Now, we all know that 95% of people do struggle with selling, especially online, because it does require special skills. Selling offline is skillful, but selling online requires even more skill. And if you were involved with an online business that requires any form of selling, then immediately it's a little bit like having an uphill battle because it's not going to be easy. And the other thing that you probably have to do if you're involved with an online business, apart from selling, is you probably have to build a team. And most people struggle with recruiting. Now, with My Advertising Pays, there is no obligation, there is no requirement to do any selling whatsoever. There is no requirement to recruit other people either. So you can see there are no special skills required. And when you do refer this to anybody else, and you can guarantee that those people are going to make money, then who's not going to want an opportunity like that? Everybody wants an income, but they don't want to have to sell. They don't want to have to recruit other people. And with My Advertising Pays, they don't have to recruit and they don't have to sell either. Now, if you do want to recruit other people, you will get paid extremely well if you do so. But provided you click on 10 websites a day, and we'll show you exactly how to do that, then provided you've purchased some traffic, and we'll explain how much that costs in a moment, then you're going to get paid a daily share of the global revenues, and those are paid every 20 minutes. And as you can see, My Advertising Pays is paying out 95% of the global advertising revenues. So how would you like to get paid up to 72 times daily? 72 times daily, it's almost incredible. That's 504 times weekly, and wait for it, a staggering 2,160 times monthly. It sure beats waiting 30 days to get paid. In fact, some companies pay 30 days in arrears. In fact, some people make a lot of promises and never pay at all. So with My Advertising Pays, once you've purchased your traffic and you've clicked on those 10 ads, literally within 20 minutes, you can log into your back office and start to see the first signs of income being deposited into your cash available balance. So we can actually guarantee that provided you follow those simple steps, you'll be like everybody else, you will be getting paid, and you will be getting paid 72 times daily. So here are the 3 simple, easy steps to make money with My Advertising Pays. The first step is to buy credit packs. Now, what is a credit pack? A credit pack represents 550 visitors. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you have to have a website right now. You may already be involved with a multi-level marketing program, or you may be an affiliate promoting some sort of product on ClickBank, but you may quite possibly have no website at all right now. Now, that doesn't matter, because with My Advertising Pays, you can buy those credit packs right now, and those visitors and that traffic will be deposited into your back office so that you can use that traffic and direct that traffic to any website in the future. Now, let me just explain that each credit pack is about $50. It's $49.95 per pack. So we can call it $50. And that represents 550 visitors. But essentially, it's 540 visitors who are going to spend 10 minutes, sorry, not 10 minutes, 10 seconds on any website of your choice, and 10 visitors who will stay on any website of your choice for 30 seconds. So 540 for 10 seconds, and 10 visitors will stay on any website for 30 seconds. And provided you buy at least 1 credit pack and a maximum of 1,200 credit packs, and provided you click and view those 10 websites a day, then you're qualified to receive those daily profit shares, which are payable every 20 minutes. And as you can see here, credit packs are $49.99 each. As we mentioned, each credit pack provides you 550 visitors or credits and 10 boosters. So for every website that you want to promote, you can potentially have 540 viewing it for 10 seconds and 10 viewing it for 30 seconds. That's for each credit pack that you purchase. You must view those 10 ads a day to qualify. If at any time you forget or you fail to view those 10 ads for the day, then it just simply means that you won't receive your daily profit share until you resume, until you click those 10 ads a day. And the moment you click 10 ads again, you'll then qualify for the next 24 hours. So effectively, you have to do that every day. And I can tell you from personal experience that they're going to pay you that daily profit share for about 13 to 14 weeks. And effectively, they're going to pay you a profit share until they've paid you a total of $60. So that represents a $10 profit. Now, that doesn't sound a lot, but what it means is that if you want traffic, provided you click on those 10 websites a day, you're going to get the same traffic as you would if you bought it from Google, but effectively after 13 or 14 weeks, you're going to get all the money back plus a $10 profit. So where would you want to buy your traffic from? Would you prefer to buy it from Google or from YouTube or from Facebook, where at the end of the day, all you get is traffic? Or would you prefer to buy it from Advertising Pays, where you get the traffic anyway, but you get all the money back plus a $10 profit? Now, you can imagine that if you're starting to use those profits to purchase more and more credit packs, then obviously you're making more and more income. In fact, you can start to compound your profit simply by reinvesting, if I can use that word, to purchase more and more credit packs until you've got the maximum number, which is 1,200 credit packs. And by that time, you're making a full-time income, more than probably most people making a full-time job, and it takes literally 5 minutes a day. So you can see there is a limit and a cap in place, and that limit and cap states that Advertising Pays will pay you up to $1 a day for each credit pack. So regardless of how much they're earning on a daily basis in terms of their global revenues, they're going to pay you a maximum of $1 a day per credit pack, which means effectively you could receive your $60 in 8 weeks. But I'm finding that from my personal experience, after 10 months, it's more like about 13 weeks, but that's fine also. So let's have a look at some numbers. As we say, if one credit pack was to pay you $1 a day as a maximum, it would mean that if you purchased 10 credit packs and each credit pack was earning you $1 a day, you'd be earning $10 a day with 10 credit packs. You'd be getting all that traffic, but you'd be earning $10 a day. So you've got some very interesting cash flow, which is always important in any kind of business. If you've got 20 credit packs, you're earning $20 a day. And this is where it becomes interesting. If you've got 100 credit packs, you're now earning $100 a day, assuming each credit pack is earning you $1 a day. So that's probably more than most people are earning in a full-time job, and you've only got 100 credit packs. In fact, that explains why many people are starting with Advertising Pays with 100 credit packs, which works out at about $5,000. Now, that's fine if you can afford $5,000. If you can't, the recommendation is to start with as many as you can possibly afford, but do get started. Do make a purchase of credit packs, because you are going to start making money within 20 minutes. In fact, some people are starting with 300 or 400. I've heard of quite a few people starting with 500 credit packs, and I've even heard of people starting with 800 credit packs. So literally, if you want to make more income with Advertising Pays, simply purchase more credit packs. And you can see if you've got 1,200 credit packs, which is the maximum, potentially you could be earning $1,200 a day, assuming each credit pack is earning $1 a day in daily profit sharing. And this is all without any sponsoring. So once you do that and you start to refer other people, it's absolutely mind-blowing how much income you can start to generate. So let's have an example here. Let's say you start with 20 credit packs, just 20 credit packs costing $1,000. That means that if each credit pack is generating $1 a day, that every 3 days you're going to be earning about $60, which is more than enough to buy another credit pack costing $49.99. So the recommendation, therefore, is to purchase as many credit packs as you can possibly afford, whether it's 100 or 500, literally as many as you can afford. Make sure that you click on those 10 websites every day, And as soon as you've got $50 sitting in your available balance, simply repurchase, repurchase, repurchase. In other words, purchase more and more credit packs with your daily profit share. And here we have an illustration, starting with 20 credit packs as we spoke a moment ago. So as we've said, assuming each credit pack is producing just $1 a day of profit share, then on day one, you're going to generate $20 of income. Day two, another $20. Day three, another $20. So that's a total of $60. And this is assuming you start with just 20 credit packs costing $1,000. Now, after 3 days, of course, $60 is sufficient to be able to afford to buy one credit pack from your profit. In fact, that will leave $10 left over, so we'll have a balance of $10, but you'll now have 21 credit packs. So moving into day 4, assuming each credit pack is generating you $1 each, then you're now earning $21 a day. $21 on day 4, $21 on day 5, and you've now got $42 plus the $10 carried forward on day 3, that's $52, enough to buy another credit pack on day 5, leaving $2 to carry forward. But you've now got 22 credit packs. So on day 6, you're now making $22 a day. Day 7, $22 a day. And day 8, another $22, which is $66, plus the $2 carried forward from day 5, that's a total of $68, which is more than enough to be able to buy another credit pack costing $50, leaving a balance of $18. So on day 8, you've now got 23 credit packs, and you've achieved that by starting with just 20 credit packs, repurchasing with your daily profit, and creating an extra 3 credit packs just in 8 days. Now imagine if you repurchase, but instead of repurchasing with starting at just 20 credit packs, imagine starting with 50 credit packs, or let's say you start with 100 credit packs. And if you start with 300 credit packs, then you can imagine it gets really exciting and you're moving really, really quickly right from day 1. Now, these results are not typical, but it just gives you an example of how much you can be generating simply by buying credit packs and clicking on those 10 websites every day. So therefore, it's impossible, and we say impossible, not to make money. In fact, 100% of people with My Advertising Pays are making money daily. And this is provided you purchase at least one credit pack and provided you click on those 10 ads every day. And if you do that, you will get paid up to 72 times daily, and there's no selling requirements and no sponsoring whatsoever. So they're the facts. It's free to join. In fact, you get a 30-day free primetime membership, which I'll explain in a moment what that is. And this allows you to test the system. So in other words, you can register today. There's no obligation to purchase any credit packs, but if you don't buy credit packs, then you're not going to get that daily profit sharing that we've been talking about. But it does allow you to have a look at the back office. In fact, once you've registered as a free member, you can in fact refer other people immediately. And if you do that, and those people purchase credit packs for themselves, the company are going to pay you a 10% referral commission, even though you've paid nothing whatsoever. And therefore, as we've said, in addition to having a free membership, it's also a chance for you to sponsor if you do require, but there is no selling required and there's no obligation to sell or sponsor other people either. So therefore, you can register today free of charge, and you do get the benefit of this 30-day free primetime membership, which I'll explain in just one moment what that actually is. And this, you can see, is the chart which shows the different levels of membership. Now, if you want to aim for the maximum number of credit packs, which is 1,200, you will need this primetime membership. And once you've registered your account, which is free of charge, you'll receive this primetime membership for 30 days free of charge. Now, what you have to do within those next 30 days is decide, do you want to maintain that membership, or do you want to downgrade to a lower membership. However, if you want to maintain that primetime membership, then within those 30 days, you will have to pay $99.99 to maintain the benefits. And the benefits are that you can have a maximum number of credit packs of 1,200. You do get some additional advertising benefits, but something which is really important, and that is if you do want to refer other people, then in order to receive the 10% commission on their credit packs, you do need to be a primetime member. And that primetime membership, which is $99.99, is payable every 6 months. Okay, so you can actually pay that incidentally from your profit sharing. So all the money that goes into your cash available balance, not only can you use it to purchase credit packs, but you can also use it to pay your primetime membership. And in addition to the benefits that we've been talking about, you also get immediate access to our personal development library, which is a library of audio and ebooks from the likes of people like Anthony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, and all those kind of people who are extremely famous now for personal development. Now, I can tell you, if you don't know already, that is, that making money online or making money offline for that matter does require persistence, it requires effort, but above all, it does require a strong personal attitude. And one of the best ways to acquire a strong positive attitude is to learn from some of the personal development greats, people like Anthony Robbins and Zig Ziglar. And if you just read and listen to some of their material on a daily basis, you will transform the way that you think about your business. And when you're thinking positively, then your chances of success are increased dramatically. So that's why with My Advertising Pays, not only do you get access to the benefits that we've talked about, but you also get free access to the personal development library as well as. The referral program that we said previously, it is available for those people who want to refer other people. The person that referred me, incidentally, who is extremely successful online, primarily because he has a huge, what can I put it, a huge list, effectively. He's been online now for well over 10 years, probably 15 years, I think. And he's referred over 4,000 people to My Advertising Pays. Now, his income is not typical. In fact, he's earned well over $1 million, and his income on a monthly basis is over $200,000 a month. But it just shows what you can generate from an income point of view if you combine the two revenue streams, which is clicking on those 10 websites a day, but also referring other people who want to purchase traffic. So this explains a little bit more about that 10% referral commission. Every time you refer a new member to My Advertising Pays, provided they purchase credit packs, then you will receive a 10% direct referral commission. Now, as we've said, those credit packs are going to expire, in my experience, about every 13, 14 weeks, something like that. And that means that that member will have been putting all those profits into their cash available balance. So during those 60 days, they'll be using that income, as we explained in the example at the start of the presentation, to purchase more credit packs. And so therefore, you're going to earn a 10% referral commission when they get started on the credit packs that they get started with, whether they buy 100 credit packs or 20 credit packs or 50 or 500, whatever they get started with, you're going to earn a 10% referral commission. But if they use their daily profits to purchase more and more credit packs, you're going to receive that 10% referral commission each and every time they buy more credit packs. In fact, the company will send you an email every time that happens, and that will be to tell you exactly how much additional referral commission you've just received. And that income goes immediately into your cash available balance, into your e-wallet, and that can be used, as we've said, to purchase more credit packs, but you can also use that money to actually withdraw if you wish to. And withdrawals can be made anytime between Monday and Friday. The money can be withdrawn to either your PayPal account or straight to your bank account, and there's never a problem. Now, once you've achieve the level of 1,200 credit packs, you are absolutely forced to withdraw your cash. And we say forced simply because the company will not allow you to purchase any more credit packs. So all that income that you're making, as we've said, if you are earning $1 a day from each credit pack, potentially you could be earning $1,200 a day. That income you have to withdraw because you cannot purchase any more credit packs. So it's a fantastic position to be in. And what you really want to aim for is to build a large team of people who are buying traffic, and also aim to purchase as many credit packs to get started with, but aim to purchase as many credit packs as you go along using your daily profits in order to purchase more and more, and therefore to compound your return. So here we have a screenshot of one of our successful members, and this particular person was registered in December 2013 when the company first got started. And you can see at this point they already had 184 credit packs, and they also had 661 personal referrals. Now, we're not saying that these results are typical, because this obviously is an individual who's obviously extremely competent with online and probably has already built a team elsewhere. But it just shows what is potentially possible with My Advertising Pays. And it shows that this particular person earned $5,310 within the first 4 weeks of getting started. And in the second month, that's between January the 16th and February the 16th, they had a total of 1,215 packs. And that's because they used their own money to actually they purchased more packs. So at this point they had 1,000 packs, but they had 1,215 personal referrals. And at this point in their second month, they'd earned over $42,000. And as I say, although we cannot quote incomes, because those are not necessarily typical of the average, the person who referred me has actually recently purchased a brand new Rolls Bentley, has purchased a brand new Porsche Turbo, and his income is rising on a daily basis, and has already gone through he's already become a millionaire within just over 12 months. So I'm not saying you're going to earn that kind of income, but what I am saying is, provided you purchase those credit packs, purchase the traffic which you can send to any website, and provided you click on those 10 websites a day, you will be getting paid. And in fact, you'll be getting paid a profit to purchase the traffic, which really you're going to need anyway for any kind of online business. So what we have with our team is we have a ready-made marketing system. And if you remember, when you first came across my marketing online, you will have come to what we call a landing page. And that landing page told you a little bit about the offer, but it also, most importantly, asked you for your name and email. It might have even asked you for a telephone number. And once you entered those details, that took you through to a sales page, which told you all about My Advertising Pays. In fact, automatically, your name was added to the email autoresponder, and over a period of time, you will have been receiving those automated messages. And one of those messages was to invite you to today's Hangout, which is a live Hangout, and this is for you to get more information and for you to make that decision as to whether you want to get started with My Advertising Pays. And as you can see, we have a ready-made system, and if you use that system, and we can show you where to get traffic, there's unlimited amounts of traffic available online. You can use that same marketing system that I use, that many of the other top marketers use with My Advertising Pays, to get similar results. And if you send traffic to that same marketing funnel, then you'll be getting leads, you'll be getting people to the same Hangout, and those people will be setting up the same marketing system as this. So we're having incredible results, and we're the fastest growing team within My Advertising Pays. So the opportunity really is only as strong as the team, but provided you take my recommendation, and I'll show you in a few moments how to register your account, I'll show you how to purchase those credit packs, and I'll also show you how to click on those 10 websites a day, then you'll receive a copy of our marketing system, and you'll be able to duplicate these same results in your team. So effectively, you're getting a step-by-step blueprint. It's a high converting landing page with a powerful automated sales presentation with a fully built-in autoresponder with messages which will go out, which include a link to your sign-up page. You'll also receive access to our private mentoring groups on Facebook, where we've got thousands of people all talking about their daily incomes with My Advertising Pays. So remember the warning: My Advertising Pays, or making money with My Advertising Pays, is highly addictive. So that's in a good way, and so therefore we can only highly recommend that you do get started with us here today. So remember, you can join for free. I'll show you how to do that in a few moments. I'll then show you how to buy as many credit packs as you can. You have to make a decision on how many credit packs you can afford. I'll then show you how to purchase, I'll then show you how to view those 10 ads a day. And then I highly recommend that using your referral link, which you'll find inside your back office, that you do start to refer like crazy, because if you do refer as well, then you're going to make 10 times the income that you would be making if you're just simply clicking on those 10 ads. So money never sleeps. So we highly recommend that you get started right now with My Advertising Pays, because this is not a possibility, it really is a reality. That completes my presentation. Let me take you now to my, just one moment. I'll take you right now to my account. Okay, now you'll be watching this Hangout on my Facebook account, and there's a reason why I use Facebook, and we can talk about that on another occasion. But you effectively will be able to stream this Hangout to your team if you decide to build a team, but that's something for the more advanced amongst you. So let's just have a look. Okay, so here we go. This is my back office. So let me just log in now. Okay, just a moment. Into that. Okay, that's the password. So we need a username and password to enter our back office. We also need a second password, and that's my second password. Okay, so basically, let me just show you the first thing. I'm sorry. When you come to so below this video on Facebook, there's a link to register your account. So if you haven't registered an account already, then let me just show you how to do that. Just give me one moment, please. Okay, so we all receive a referral link and an ID number, and that's mine, which is 54,100. So basically, on Facebook, below this video, there's a link that you can click, which will take you to this page here. So what you do is click where it says sign up. That looks like a new page that's been added, so we close that page there. So you'll arrive at this page here, and my name is at the top there because obviously I'm referring you to My Advertising Pays. But when you refer people to My Advertising Pays, you'll be sending them to your page, and that will have your name at the top of that page where you are the sponsor. So at the moment, that's my name there. We just click the box there to agree that that is the person who's referring me to My Advertising Pays. Agree that whether it's okay for the sponsor to contact you, and typically most people say yes. We click the box whether we're either male or female, and we enter our age. Now with My Advertising Page, we have no age limits. We have people in the 70s and 80s making money on a daily basis, and we have people who are 18 years of age making money. So that's a simple business. So in this box, we enter our first name. In the next box, our last name. It doesn't matter about business name. We enter our email address. We enter that twice. And then here, we enter the country where we are currently resident. Now, there are a handful of countries that you cannot register from, but typically, if you're like most people, you'll be in one of the other countries which are listed, and really about 99% of the countries around the world, with a few exceptions, you can register an account with My Advertising Pays. So if you're in the Bahamas, for example, just click the Bahamas. Enter your address, enter your phone number, enter that twice. And here we have to enter what we call a 4-digit transaction PIN number. So it's important that you have a pen and paper. Whatever transaction PIN number you decide, just write that down on a piece of paper. So it might be 7463, for example, but any 4-digit number. And you will require that if you want to access your account and if you want to withdraw any income in the future. So that transaction PIN is extremely important. The next thing you're going to need is a second password. Now, as we mentioned before, you're going to require 2 passwords, a second password, and a primary password. So enter a password here. And that can be anything. It needs typically to have a few numbers as well. So just create a second password, enter that twice. And here we have a secret question. Probably the best one for this is, what is your mother's, or what was your mother's maiden name? So just put the answer there. And where it says hint, I would just repeat the question. What is your mother's maiden name? Here we need to choose a username. Okay, so enter your username there. And here we have to enter the password. So you can see above here, we've already created our second password. We now need to create our primary password, which obviously needs to be different to the second password. So enter a password here, re-enter it in this box, and in this box, typically enter how you were referred to My Advertising Pays. So I would just typically put other, or word of mouth, for example. And then just click register me. Now that will register your account. So hopefully you've written down your registration login details, because you will need those in the future. And they will also send you an email to confirm that information as well. So that's obviously important. So let's now go into the back office of my account, and I'll show you exactly how to click on those 10 websites. And I'll first of all show you how to purchase those credit packs. So just give me one moment, just a second. Here we go, just a second. Here, one moment. So I'm now going to log into my account. So the red one is to register an account. The yellow one here is to sign in to an account you've already registered. So I'm going to put my username here. I'm going to put my password here. I have to put my second password, remember, on the next page, which is already there. I can now log in. Okay, so once you've registered your free account, and we showed you how to do that just a moment ago, the first thing you want to have to do is to buy advertising, buy those credit packs that we've talked about. So click where it says buy advertising at the top and scroll down, and we have a drop down menu just here. Just click the drop down menu and click credit packs and click go. Okay, so you can see the credit packs are $49.99, and here you have to decide how many are you going to purchase. Now, the more credit packs that you purchase, the more traffic you're purchasing. Remember that the traffic can be stored, so you don't have to direct that traffic right now, but the more traffic, the more credit packs that you purchase, the more you're going to be earning on a daily basis. So the more that you buy, the better. So let's assume you're going to buy 100 credit packs. That would be a great place to start. And you also have to select how you're going to pay for this. Now, I recommend that you pay using VX Gateway. Now, at the moment, you probably haven't got a VX Gateway account. You might have a solid TrustPay account, but I highly recommend VX Gateway. Okay, so click on VX Gateway and click Preview. And here we've got the total cost. And there are charges, the charges which are made by the payment processor, VX Gateway. So the total amount is $5,124.33. You will have to agree to the small print here. So click on that. And once you've done that, then you can click where it says buy now with VX Gateway, and that will automatically purchase those credit packs using your debit card or using your credit card. And it is a secure gateway, so your credit details, your credit card details are encrypted, and therefore your payment details are not stored, and your purchase therefore is perfectly secure and perfectly safe. But once you've done that, then you will then have 100 credit packs. So the next thing, of course, as we've said, once you've purchased those credit packs, is you want to start earning your daily profit share. So to do that, we just click on where it says View Traffic Exchange. And here you can see that I haven't clicked my 10 websites today. And the reason I haven't done that is I just want to show you that once you've clicked on those websites, it starts to show on this counter. It says here, serve today 0. So I'm not currently earning my daily profit share, but the moment I click on those 10 ads, and I'm going to click on some right now, then I will start earning my daily profit share, and I'll receive that for the next 24 hours. So some of these are actually in French, some of them are in German. There's one here in German, for example. Most of them are in English, and it doesn't matter which ones you click. So let's say we click on this one here. And we enter the captcha code, which in this case is 683. We click View Ad. Okay, now remember we said that some of these ads are boosted, and therefore we have to watch them for 30 seconds. And this is a boosted one. So that's why there's a countdown going down from 30 seconds, which now says 21 seconds, 20, 19. We have to view this one for 30 seconds. So, you know, when you're actually boosting your traffic, there's more likelihood that you're going to make sales, because, you know, people are staying on your website for 3 times as long. They're staying on it for 30 seconds instead of 10 seconds. So once we've done that, then that's great. The counter comes here. We can now click to view the next ad. And that's our first ad viewed. So there's a German one. We'll miss that one. We'll go this one here. We click in the captcha code 408. View the ad. and you'll see this is a 10-second ad. There are all kinds of ads. They're generally making money ads. We don't have to listen to them as long as we watch them. And this is counting down from 10 seconds. 1 second, 0, sort of counted. So that's the second website that we viewed. And typically, to view these 10 websites, it's going to take you about 5 minutes. Now, I do mine religiously every day before breakfast, and it's a good time to do it. It's first thing in the morning, it gets it out of the way, and it means you're then qualified for the next 24 hours. And you can see here, I've now served 2 ads already. So provided you click on a total of 10, that is going to say 10. And if you come into your back office here to your dashboard, when you haven't clicked on those 10 ads, as I haven't today, it's going to show red. In fact, it says serve click today 2. Now, when I've clicked those 8 further ads, and I'm going to do those in a few moments, that will then show 10, and the red banner will change to a green banner, and I'll start getting paid my daily profit share, which will be paid into my cash available balance. So that basically concludes the My Advertising Pays Hangout. I'll just go back to the screen. As I say, I'd like to thank you for giving it your time and attention, but more importantly, if you have been looking to make an income online, then you really have found the right place. But you do have to take action. There are many people who register a free account and they buy no credit packs. But there are those people who do take action, and they're the ones who make money. So you don't have to do a lot with My Advertising Pays to get paid, but you do have to take action. And as we've said, that includes buying those credit packs. So buy as many as you can afford, and make sure you click on those 10 websites a day. And inside your back office, you will find your affiliate link, which therefore you can start recruiting other people if you want to, that is, and you'll start getting paid that 10% referral commission immediately. Now, next Saturday, on the 13th of June, we're holding our special celebration in London, and we have some of our special guests flying in from places like Australia, from New Zealand, from India, from America, from Canada, from Portugal, from Spain, lots of people flying in, especially from Germany. So this is not an experiment. This really is happening. We are in the process of creating millionaires. In fact, we've already created millionaires from this business. You could be next. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to make a fortune with this, but I am guaranteeing you will get paid every day, provided you take those simple steps. So purchase the credit packs, click on those 10 websites every day. Good luck. And if you have any questions, do make contact with me either on Facebook or send me an email. And my email is, good question. My email is 5minutesworkday@gmail.com. That's 5minutesworkday@gmail.com. So that concludes today's presentation. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. Thanks again. Bye for now.